City was built on a history of removing vast amounts of treasure from the earth, but millions of dollars are being poured back into one treasure still left standing there. Brandon Rittiman is back from Virginia City to tell us about a project to save a church that is how old, Brandon?
140 years old, Wendy. Father Patrick Minogue, back then he was a father, it's a familiar name to you. He started construction in 1868. St. Mary's in the Mountains is the oldest Catholic church in Nevada, and keeping the structure standing is no small effort.
This Comstock-era brick church holds more history than we have time to share, like these charred beams left from the part of the building that survived the Great Fire of 1875, or the so-called mad monks who tore out the choir balcony, weakening the building. After more than a century of deterioration, the original brick construction simply wouldn't survive an earthquake today. So these workers gave it a skeleton in a way never done before. By carefully extracting sections of brick and stone, they made space to pour in reinforced concrete columns without changing the building's original appearance.
So the structure will be very much like a parking garage, but you won't see any of it.
But all this work comes with a price tag, more than $2 million. Raising that money posed its own problems. The church first went up in the old mining days when tens of thousands of people lived here in Virginia City. But now they have to get by with a much smaller flock of just 24. Without a large local congregation to pitch in, the church reached out to visitors for help.
We've had over 800 people in 40 different states, some sending in $2, some sending in $100,000.
Their donations helped the church earn $500,000 in matching funds from a federal grant through the National Park Service. That money can't run the church because of the First Amendment's separation of church and state, but it can save the historical building.
This is the oldest active Catholic church in the state, but it's also the oldest and largest landmark in the Comstock Historic District.
With its new modern supports, engineers say it should be around for centuries to come.
And we have set up a link to the church's website where you can donate to the project. Just head to KTVN.com for that. They still need funding to replace the furnishings up in that choir gallery, which is being rebuilt in all of this. The project should be done this summer. Covering the big story live, Brandon Rittiman, Channel 2 News.